In this question, we're going to use only this image to answer these questions. I'm Sheldon, and for 15 years, I've been perfecting the fastest possible way for students to prep for and ace their math exams. All right, let's jump into the walkthrough. So you can click solution or walkthrough. I click walkthrough. And then let's start with the first one. So what are we talking about here with tangent? And this is the unit circle, as you can see, because it only goes out to radius 1 here. So when we're talking about tangent of angles on the unit circle, we're talking about the slope of the ray that it makes. So if we have tangent of theta here, we're talking about the slope of this line, right? Because it's the sine value over the cosine value. So it would be 0.98 divided by 0.2. Now, what I didn't show you in the question is these are pre-calculated. Of course, you could just easily calculate them, but just for simplicity's sake, they're pre-calculated. All right, so let's go through the walkthrough. So evaluate tangent of pi minus theta. That's the first one, is pi minus theta. So if this is theta here, then I'll just use this picture here. If this is theta, then pi minus theta gives us this dotted line, because pi goes all the way across to here. That's pi. And then minus theta gives us that final ray there. Okay, so when we say tangent of pi minus theta, in this instance, what we mean is the slope of this line here. And as you can see, because it's got the same steepness as this line, it's just the negative. So all the calculations are here. Okay, everything you need is here. I'm going to let you see through that. I want to go through the fun stuff, which is visualizing things. So now if we go evaluate tangent of 2 pi minus theta, well, 2 pi is all the way around. So we start here. We go 2 pi all the way around. And then minus a theta gives us this one. Well, this one here is the same steepness. Again, it's just negative, right? It goes down and then over. So that's why this one is the same answer, actually, is negative 4.9. And then finally, for the last one, pi over 2 minus theta. Let's use this picture. So pi over 2 minus theta. Pi over 2 is 90 degrees. And then minus theta brings us down to about here. So I don't have a picture for that last one, but it's about there. This one is a much different slope. This one is the reciprocal. All right. So it's still positive, but that's why we're going to get the flip, which is 10 over 49. Okay, how do you find this question, and what can you do with this question? Well, once you come in and log in yourself into the site, you can mark this as complete. Once you understand it, once you feel like you've got it. If not, you can give it a bookmark if you want, maybe a general bookmark or something like that. But how do you find it? So everyone has free access to this. You just click on solvedmathexams.com. You scroll down, you can click on this pre-university prep. And in here, you'll see some review basics questions. It's in there, so you can just click in there and see this question for free. It's just down here, a couple of exercises. There it is. All right, have fun.